Now, Richie and Jonathan, one of them was kind of a shark, and one of them was kind of a more of a fatherly figure, more of a little, maybe a little religious, maybe. Am I remembering this right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Richie. Okay, yeah. That sounds like the kind of guy that the romance audience would go for.
Right. Richie is much more of a, kind of a salt of the earth guy. He's a little religious. He's very serious. He also tends to be kind of stuck in his views and his perception of things too. He's a little stubborn, a little closed-minded as well. Jonathan, who will be the hero in the third book, is much more of a player. It's going to be kind of interesting.
I was going to say it sounds like Richie's book. Probably not going to be a lot of sex in that book.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Really? Good for him.
There's some sex.
Good for you, Richie.
Yeah, Richie's religious. He's a nice guy, but he doesn't have anything against sex. He's just a very nice guy. So it takes a little longer to get to the sex part in Richie's book, but it's worth it once you get there.
All right. Well, and I got to ask you about this. Is it a little bit weird to write the sex scenes and know? I know you, and I know your husband, and I know you're close. And, I mean, is it weird to write the sex scene and know your husband's going to read it, and then you have 2 kids and people that you deal with? I mean, is it a little weird to expose that part of yourself?
It can be a little weird in a way. It's I think it's a little embarrassing to my daughter, who's happy that I write under a pen name because she doesn't want her friends to read my book.
Wait, you write under a pen? You write under a pen name?
Yes, Jane Peden is my pen name.
What? This is the first I'm hearing about this. Somebody... Okay. All right. So this is not your real name. No wonder the credit check went the way it did. Okay.
Not my real name. Jane is my middle name, and Peden's a family name. But I chose really for practical reasons because I am a practicing attorney, and I've put a lot of effort into creating, an online, reputation for myself, for clients to be able to Google me and find me. And if I wrote under the same name that I practice law under, I think people would just get confused. So number one, people would get confused because is she a writer or is she a lawyer? And, secondly, unfortunately, I have to bust the myth that once someone sells a book, they become a millionaire and they can quit their day job forever and do nothing else, because it's really doesn't work out that way. Unless maybe you're James Patterson or one of the really famous Nora Roberts or one of the famous authors, but I don't want clients to, look at me as an author and say, wow, she's never going to be around for the end of my lawsuit. She's just going to quit practicing law. Because it's really not my intention. I love, my law. I love my law job, but I also love to write, and I'm trying to do both.
Excellent. All right. So we know now that there are 1 or 2 new books that are in the pipeline. Hopefully we'll have access to soon. And this is the part of the show where I say, folks, you can find Jane Peden's first published novel, The Millionaire's Unexpected Proposal, in great bookstores everywhere, or you can order it up right now at a great price at MrMedia.com. If you are watching this on MRMedia.com, you probably can look below the video and you'll see the cover of the book. You can click on it right now. It'll take you to Amazon. You can order it in print, or you can get it immediately as an ebook, pretty much to any platform that you use. Kindle, Nook, I'm assuming, Kobo, maybe Spark, or whatever it is. You can get the book. And you have a website, Jane?
Yes, it's just janepeden.com. So JANEPEDEN is my website. You can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, and at Entangled Publishing. There's an author page. I have an author page on Amazon as well. Most of my books, although it is available in a print version, it's primarily sold as an ebook, and which is great because it's much less expensive, frankly, to buy it as an ebook. And one of the advantages, especially when I'm writing a series like this, if you go to bookstores and you see this type of book, the romance series, the romance will be on the shelf for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and then it's gone. And then the next crop of them come out. And what I'm hoping is that when readers read my second book, they'll want to go back and read the first one. It's only a click away. So that's kind of the joys of having books through e-publishing. You never have to worry about the dwindling shelf space in the bookstores and the sad, unfortunate dwindling of bookstores, the numbers of bookstores themselves, sure, because it will be perpetually there. And I've actually discovered a lot of writers that I love by reading a current book and then going to Amazon or Nook and go back and find their whole backlist, which makes it a lot easier than things used to be. No longer do you have to worry that something you really want to read is out of print.
Very good. Well, Jane Peden, or whoever you may be, I really enjoyed the book, and thank you so much for joining us on Mr. Media today.
It was a pleasure being here today. I really enjoyed this. Thank you.